Welcome, everybody, to Talk About Podcast. Hope you guys are having a good day. You guys can follow us on Instagram, follow us on TikTok, and subscribe here on YouTube, all at Talk About Podcast. We typically do our post-fight reaction right after the pay-per-view, but because it was so late, we decided to wait till the next day because it comes out Monday anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, as you guys all know, UFC 285 is in the books. An absolutely insane card. We should probably start, Riley, by talking about Johnny Bones, the new heavyweight champion of the world, beating Ciryl by submission in the first round. Riley, what did you think about it? Holy freaking smokes.
It was a total domination, I think.
It was so weird, wasn't it?
Yeah, it
didn't even look real.
Yeah.
And actually, at first, I was like, why did he tap?
But he was using his whole body.
Yeah, and then you watch the replay, and you can tell why he tapped. But it was just so strange. And Jones didn't look too great on the feet at first. Like, he was kind of throwing weird punches. He even said he felt a little funky on the feet. Yeah. It's been a while. But he took him down decisively, pinned him up against the fence.
It was so easy.
It was really bad.
He dominated the whole entire fight.
Yeah, and it was like the weirdest.
And
it was just like
Ciryl is the number one
heavyweight in the world.
Ranked for a reason.
Yeah.
At heavyweight.
It's almost like
almost beat Francis Ngannou. Francis Ngannou would have got destroyed by Jon Jones.
Yeah, it's just
look, been really bad.
And I also just want to say, like, about the whole GOAT debate that they said it's set in stone and stuff. Here's the deal.
It is set in
the
stone.
Resume, it's not. But hold on,
he hasn't used steroids.
I know, but that's
today.
I know.
Yesterday.
Okay, but here's what I'm trying to say. It was never a debate. Nobody was ever debating between Jones and other people. The only reason why people say Jones might not be the GOAT is because he did steroids. Like, you don't hear people going, Khabib is better than Jones, really, except maybe Khabib's fans. Like, there is no debate. Jon Jones has 14 title defenses at light heavyweight. He's the greatest light heavyweight of all time. He is really 20-0, undefeated. He is now the heavyweight champion.
Now he's 29-0.
No, this would be 28.
Huh?
This would be 28.
Oh, is he 26?
Or maybe 26? It would be 29 because of the no contest. Yeah. So, yeah, whatever. He'd be 28, 29. It's not even close. It's not even, the resume is not even close. That's not the debate, I don't think. I don't think anybody's debating Jones against other people. Jones has been the GOAT resume-wise. The only person even close is George St. Pierre because he has 8 title defenses. He won 26 fights, lost 2, and he got them both back. He was a double champ just like Jones. He's the only one close.
Yeah.
The only difference is the steroid test. That's what I'm saying. Like, whenever I say Jones is the GOAT, but with an asterisk, I'm not saying it's because it's close. It's not close. Like, Jones is here and everybody else. Well, Jones is here, GSP is like here, and then everybody else is kind of like.
But let's just say people saying he had steroids, but now he doesn't have steroids. And
I know,
he just
which is why it sucks.
The number one.
I agree. Which is why it sucks that he did steroids because I still think he would be the greatest of all time. But he did steroids.
I just think even if he doesn't even have steroids, he showed it.
Yeah, I agree. I'm 100% agreeing with you. I'm just saying that it just sucks that he did steroids because it's so hard for me to. I was telling my dad that it's just like. They promote it as he's the GOAT. Like, they say, like, it's not even like, let's talk about it. They say he's the greatest of all time, which he is. Mm-hmm. It's just like, they really just, like, don't talk about that roid test anymore. I just don't get it sometimes. But, like, everybody's on TJ Dillashaw for his thing, but nobody's talking about Jon Jones about his thing anymore. Like, it's just like, we'll just sweep it under the rug. I don't know. I still think he's the greatest. The resume's not even close.
Under the rug.
Well, they are.
Think?
If they're promoting him as the greatest of all time, they're sweeping that under the rug.
Yeah, but they've talked about it like several times.
He cheated against Daniel Cormier when he knocked him out. He cheated.
Right.
What if Daniel Cormier not beat him?
What?
What if Daniel Cormier beat Jon Jones as he was winning that fight and he got head kicked and he lost? But what if DC won? Would Jones still be one of the great? Because in that time, DC was like 20-1. His only loss was Jon Jones. So if he would have beat him, things would be different. But he cheated.
Yeah, he lost to him and Stipe.
That's it. Those are the only people he lost to.
But he lost to Stipe in his later years.
Yeah.
He was like 37.
Right. And it's just like, I don't know. That's why I like Jon Jones. I have such a weird thing about Jones.
And then when he faces Stipe, it's going to be bad.
You think it's going to be worse? I don't think it's going to be worse, though, which is surprising, but I actually don't think so.
I think styles make fights.
And
when
it's
they
not a good style.
face, Yeah.
I mean, Stipe doesn't wrestle.
Yeah.
I mean, he's going to get taken down, right?
He's gonna lose.
But let me ask you this question. Like, if
some.
he goes against Sergey, like, I know nobody cares about this because he's not a big name, but that's, like, the fight I actually want to see. Like, a Sergey against Jones. Because Sergey's a wrestler.
I know, it's just like...
I know, you're going to, like, you'd be stupid to say that he's going to lose, right? He's 29-0 or whatever.
He's not losing against anybody.
Yeah, it's going to be tricky.
It.
But you just said styles make fights, like...
He just faced Ciro Gane and frickin' just acted like he was a baby.
I completely agree. But he wrestled him. Ciro Gane's not known for wrestling.
He hit more shots than Ciro Gane.
I guess. They both didn't really even hit each other. I mean, they both looked like they just came in...
This and he jacked straight right.
But Ciro's like a weird... And it sucks because, like, Ciro Gane, man...
Ciro Gane wasn't bouncing around like he usually is.
And you know what's so crazy? Ciro Gane beats everybody else.
Yeah.
Probably. But no. That's what I'm saying. Except like a Sergey. I think Sergey beats Gane because he's going to take him down and pummel him. That's what I'm saying. Like, a Jones against somebody like that actually is interesting to me. Like, Stipe's not really interesting. I know it's cool because it's like the greatest of all time against the heavyweight GOAT. I get it. I think it's cool.
But we know who wins.
But, like, it's not really...
How old is...
39? I mean, Jesus. They're both old farts fighting. Like, let's just be done here.
Jones is 35. He's not that old.
Yeah, he's old. But he's fine. But Stipe's old. Like, Stipe, it's
He needs to stay a firefighter.
Yeah, it's just like, I don't know. Heavyweight. Honestly, I'm going to be honest with you. You're not going to like this, but heavyweight was starting to become really interesting. It's not going to be interesting now because Jones is back and he's going to beat Stipe. And then he might even retire. I mean, he said in an interview, he said, I only got a couple more left and then I'm done. So he beats Stipe, which is very important to him. You think he wants to fight Sergey, a guy who is really good, up-and-coming, wrestles, and doesn't have a name? Why would Jones be like, I'm going to fight this guy? There's a chance he could lose. There really is. There is a bigger chance he loses to him than Stipe, whether you want to believe it or not.
No, I agree.
So, but like who else? Like Tommy Aspinall would be an interesting fight because it's like Ciro Gane, but he wrestles.
He has a 8-fight
but he's
deal.
Hurt.
So
I know, but he said he might only fight a couple fights.
I don't know.
And they actually said that like when they asked Dana, they were like,
what does that even mean? Signing an 8-fight deal and then fighting 3 times on the 8-fight deal, and what happens?
I know, that's what I was wondering because
they
said that
fight 8 fights.
They said, you think he's gonna stick around? Dana's like, I don't know. I'm just happy that he fought tonight. And it's like, well, hold on a minute. Didn't he just announce that he has an 8-fight deal? So we can, well, probably in the deal it's an 8-fight deal unless I don't want it to be. That's probably how they got it back. Because John Jones can say and do whatever he wants. There's only 2 guys, like really.
Connor
him and Izzy can pick his way, I feel like. And that's really it. Izzy makes a lot of money, dude.
Yeah.
Like, he's probably the 3rd highest paid fighter in the...
He's going to lose again to Pereira.
I don't think so.
Nah, it's over for him.
I don't think so.
He beat him 3-4 times.
Do you really think he's going to lose? Yeah. Like, how? Like, same thing?
He's going to get KO'd. That's what
I think
his chin got tested,
as
and now
stupid
he's
as
going
it
to
sounds,
get KO'd.
And I hope you, like, try to understand what I'm trying to say. I think Israel Adesanya is so much better, though, than Pereira. And it's so weird that I'm saying that, right? He's lost 3 times to him.
Yeah, but he's been dominating him all around.
And then he
gets KO'd.
Yeah. I think where it would get interesting if it goes to the 5th round again, because then it's like Izzy's going to be like thinking, well, this is where typically.
And then he's going to try to run away, and that's when he gets caught.
Yeah, you cannot back to the fence against somebody like him trying to track you down. You just can't. Pereira is so good on the feet, and he loves tracking you down.
At you. Like freaking swinging bombs.
And he just fights with his knees up and his hands like this, and then he throws those hooks and knees. Like, he's just freaking a monster on the feet.
He's scary.
And with Glover training him, if he can start getting good at jiu-jitsu and wrestling, dude, he's going to be hard to beat. But
he's 36, so.
Is he? Yeah, but you know what? Honestly, beat Izzy, defend the belt a couple times, call it a career. He was champ. Beat Izzy 4 freaking times.
He was champ in kickboxing. Double champ.
Nothing else to prove. Goes what? If he defends it like 3 times, 10-11-1, won the belt, retire.
Beat Izzy like 20 times.
I know.
So
Like, there's just really nothing.
call it a day.
You don't have to do much. So, yeah, congrats to John Jones. Like I said, absolutely dominant. I think that is not the way we thought that fight was going to go, though, by the way.
No. I thought it was going to do by decision.
I thought it was going to be a good fight. It was, like, weird. It was honestly weird. But, you know...
All the people that I said who was going to win won. Everyone.
So, anyway, yeah, let's move on to a huge freaking shock. Alexa Grasso defeats Valentina Shevchenko in a really good fight. Honestly, that was a great fight because it was so interesting watching to see what was going to happen.
Yeah.
Dude, first round was really good, really close. I thought Grasso won the first round. Second round was dominant, Shevchenko. Third round was closer, but I think I still had it, Shevchenko.
Yeah.
And then fourth round, dude, spinning back, takes the back in dominant fashion. Holy Joe Rogan. Rogan was like loving that back take.
Spinning body kick, Shevchenko tried, and then Grasso took her back. And
freaking subbed her. Did you see her face when she let go of the rear naked choke? From her lips up, her whole head was red, and from her lips down, it was pure white.
Really?
From choking her. Because she wasn't even under her neck. She was right on the chin forever, and she was just like...
wrenching on that chin.
Oh, it's so bad, dude. It's... Have you been in that yet? Have you had... Oh, boy. It's almost worse. I would almost rather somebody get under my chin than press on my... It hurts so... It hurts your jaw, your chin, your teeth.
Yeah.
If you don't have a mouth guard, say goodbye to your baby teeth because they're going out. I mean, it was crazy. Great fight. Alexa Grasso, and I knew it. And I know I didn't say it in the predictions. I said, I think Shevchenko. I think I said by decision. I don't know. I don't remember. Or maybe I'm the one who said fourth round finish for Shevchenko. I think that's what I said. I was the one who said fourth round. But you said Grasso, second round sub. Then we back and forth a little bit with it. But yesterday I felt like, and I told you this in the morning, I felt like I had a feeling that Grasso was going to pull it off. I really did. She did. But Shevchenko's been dominant, and now things are going to get interesting because finally we're going to get some spark in this division. Like I told you, strawweight's the only division that's freaking good. And now you do the immediate rematch, and then I think you do Blanchfield against Ferret or whatever, the French girl. And that's a number one contenders fight.
Is it Faith or something like that?
Fayette or... I don't know how to pronounce it. It's like weird because it's French.
Yeah.
But that's a good fight, and that'll be interesting. I don't know where Santos comes into play because she's injured.
Blanchfield's going to win that.
I think so too, yeah.
I've never seen Ferret fight.
Yeah, we did. We saw her fight Caitlin Chukahannigan or whatever at 280. That was a pretty dominant performance, too. I mean, she's good. I just think Blanchfield is too good.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's huge. Grasso, big win. Shocked the world. I felt like people almost... It wasn't as shocking as it was with Pena and Nunes, which is kind of weird because I think Grasso was more of an underdog than Pena. So, and I told you also when we were watching that fight, Shevchenko has ran through the whole division when she's fighting the number 6 girl now. Like, she was ranked number 6 fighting for the belt because she's already beat everybody else.
But she won.
Dude, good for her. And you know what? When they rematch,
lost.
I know, it's so crazy. And when they rematch, I think it's going to be another good fight. Because I think Grasso's actually like Pena, I think, won because Nunes wasn't doing good. Grasso won that fight because she did good. Not that Shevchenko didn't do good. Shevchenko looked good too. It's just... And what was crazy is she said that she trained for her to throw a spinning back kick and for her to take her back. That's cool.
Yeah.
I mean...
It's just like Conor practicing that freaking...
Yeah, for the Aldo. How crazy is that? It's cool when something like that happens, especially when they're training this freaking hard. They're probably just hoping.
Or the Leon.
Yeah, because he was practicing that too.
Same exact thing.
Dude, holy smokes, that was crazy.
It's like what you think might be rigged. Okay.
Nah,
it's not rigged.
Yeah, that was wild. And speaking of wild, how about fight of the night? Shakhov Rachmanov Dude, that was one of the most mean subs I've ever seen. He just...
Standing.
And then falls... It was like Jones with the guillotine to that one guy. I mean, holy. And I'll give it up for Neil Magny Jr., Senior, Jr.
He put
Golf
up a
Neil
really
actually
good
didn't do
fight.
too bad. I mean, I don't know. Something seems wrong. I think he's injured. He missed weight, whatever, but he had 100% takedown defense, never got taken down. I don't freaking know. I didn't think he did too bad.
Yeah.
But what do you think, Rock?
He almost knocked
He hurt
out
him.
Rockman off.
I know. He stunned him bad. That was the first time I've seen him hurt.
He was like stumbling and fumbling.
Do you think Rachmaninoff is what people say he is?
I think people kind of overrate him a little bit.
Wow.
But I think he's really, really good. I think.
Now let me ask you: if he was not in,
he's a top 3 fighter.
Top 3
in welterweight, yeah. But I don't think he's
3.
like
That's a big. Yeah, once
top 3 or top 5.
Definitely
That's
top 5. Yeah.
It's just like
okay. Do you think he beats Muhammad?
Huh?
You think he beats Muhammad?
Yeah, anybody beat him.
I
think he does beat him.
You think he beats Gilbert Burns? That's
No.
where it gets no.
I don't see it happening.
I think Gilbert Burns is gonna be champ again soon.
Yeah,
Because I just think he's on.
He's smart.
He's just ready to go. But yeah, that would be okay. You think he beats Usman? We'll find out after this fight.
I don't know. Yeah.
If Usman loses again, it might be over for Usman now.
Yeah, if he gets knocked out again,
yeah, that'd be crazy.
Get framed
Covington
next week. Yeah,
on the
see that
feet.
happening.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
I
Hamzat,
feel like
I know you
people
don't think.
beat
That's why I'm not
Covington.
even asking because
Huh?
I already know you think Hamzat would win.
Dude, Hamzat would kill him.
You think he would destroy Rachmaninoff?
No, but I think he would win by, I don't know, anything he wants. That's what I just think.
I think Rachmaninoff is really good, dude. Like,
I
he
know.
just looked good. I know he was getting hit and stuff, but, like, he also knows how to wrestle, so, like, it's an interesting fight. I do think Hamzat would beat Rachmaninoff from what I've seen. I really do. Like, I do, but I think it would be a tough fight. I think it would be like a Burns fight. Maybe not as close, but I mean, let's see.
That'd be such a good fight, though.
Oh. Would you want that to happen, though?
No.
Yeah, that's where, I mean, you would be.
I don't want
You
any
were
fight
nervous
to
when he
happen.
fought Kevin Holland.
Yeah, I'm always
I mean,
nervous.
imagine if he fights Shakman Rachmaninoff. You're going to be pooping your pants.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that was a good fight. Fight of the night for sure. Speaking of good fights, also, Mateus Gamrot pulled out a close one. That was a really close fight.
What?
Him against Turner.
Oh, yeah.
And I actually
Gamrot.
felt like Turner did a good job.
Yeah, I thought Turner was going to win.
I actually thought he proved that he deserves to be there. Like,
He's
he deserves
gonna
to
fight
be.
another top 10
Yeah, he should.
fighter.
I mean, Gamrot is good.
Yeah, he's
But I
number
don't
7.
know if Gamrot's got really good wrestling. But, again, Gamrot wants to fight somebody in the top 5. I think he loses to everybody in the top 5 except I think he could beat Chandler.
No.
Yeah.
Dude, Gamrot's chin is like freaking glass jar.
Chandler's
He
not
dro-
smart, dude.
he drops
if he's smart,
so
Chandler can do
quick.
good. Not really. He's never been finished in his career.
Yeah, but he's like freaking
To Turner,
hopscotching around.
so is
To
Chandler.
Turner and Bele Dariush.
Beneil Dariush, first of all, it's not Belay.
I know.
Beneil Dariush is one of the
Frickin-
best. Is one of the best lightweights in the world, whether you want to believe it or not.
Yeah, but
you
he
can say what
doesn't-
you want about Big News.
He doesn't
but
have that
Dariush,
much of a striking.
Dariush
Frickin-
put him down.
Yeah, put him down.
He does. Look at his highlights.
Yeah.
Look at Dariush's
Have
highlights.
Chandler's strength
My
and
gosh,
power.
we're not going to do this.
to knock
But we should
down-
just get this over with. Did you hear that they got into a big altercation?
What?
Did you hear about that?
I've heard of it. I don't want to. I want to see the video. I don't know.
No, there
what
is
it
no video because it's on tough. But Dana White talked about it. He said that.
I haven't watched the post.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what he said. He said that they came in and they were completely respectful, and then something happened, and now they don't like each other anymore.
Really?
Yep, that's what he said. So you have to watch it. I sent you a clip of it, but
They
yeah,
don't
he
like
talks
each
about it.
other anymore.
No, they said things got really bad on Friday when they were filming, and he said, "We'll see it in the show." And Dana goes, "Guys, I'm too old now. If I was young, I would have got involved, but I'm too old." He said, "I think it got physical. Like things, it's a big deal, it's a big thing happening. So they don't like each other anymore. So that's gonna help our arguments. But let's go
God,
one podcast. Let's not talk about it. Let's not. talk about Chandler and McGregor. We need to take one podcast off.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna start losing subscribers if we keep talking about this, or not.
No,
Maybe
we're
people.
gaining.
Yeah, we really are. I mean, Jesus. Thank you guys for all the love. By the way, I appreciate it.
Connor's gonna get 9 out.
Speaking of McGregor, I'm not going to do it. But speaking of McGregor, McGregor, Nate Diaz, Nick Diaz, everybody was there.
I'm surprised there is no
fights at the arena. But I sent you a video. You probably didn't look at it because you don't look at your videos.
It's unavailable.
Oh.
I tried to click on the Instagram thing. And didn't let me.
Well, there was a video of Nate looking at McGregor and McGregor looking back at him, and Nate was going like this and stuff, and McGregor was staring at him. It was while Shevchenko was being announced.
I saw that one. I watched that one, but there was another. The first one that you sent me, I didn't see it. You were like, "Here we go," and then the king and whatever.
Yeah, and then I sent you the levels one of the real king. But speaking of guys who are also going to be kings in this freaking mixed martial arts realm, Bo Nickal. Holy smokes. That was the first time ever that I've watched a fight that I'm a big fan of. That's the first time I've watched one of my top 5 favorite fighters and wasn't nervous.
Yeah.
Honestly, when he subbed him, I was just like,
another day.
It's just another day in the office. Until he fights a top 5 guy. Not top 15, not top 10. Holy obstacle course.
Would you be nervous if you fought Paulo Costa?
No.
Really?
Why would I be nervous?
Well, if he gets caught.
They can all get caught.
Who knows?
Until he fights.
You'd definitely be nervous.
I mean, yeah, I'm going to be nervous, but I'm going to be confident. Dude, he lit.
What about Hamzat?
Yeah, Hamzat and Whitaker are the two people that is going to be tricky.
Izzy?
What would Izzy and Pereira do to him?
Dude,
when they get him to the ground.
Takedowns. I don't know.
So if they can stuff, then it gets really bad.
That's a problem.
And it gets interesting because now you're dealing with 2 of the best strikers in the world. But they're not. They might stuff one. People can stuff. Holy freaking gypsy. They can stuff the takedowns all they want, but Bo Nickal isn't going to lose, dude. He isn't going to lose the wrestling affair, at least, is what I mean. Bo Nickal is going to out-wrestle everybody he fights. And the only person that it gets really interesting is Hamzat. And I think that's my dream fight. I mean, it's going to be see, here's the thing. You say, it's going to be bad and this, that, and this. I don't think it will be as bad because it's the truth. I literally think it's going to be crazy.
It's going to be bad.
Why? Because you're going to say... But do you think Hamzat would destroy Bo Nickal?
Because when it's fight time, I'm going to be
I know, but
Bo
that's
Nickal,
different.
You're going to die.
I know, of course. But I'm saying, during the lead-up. You know how we are right now with... what's his face? Chandler and McGregor? Do you think it would be like that with Nickal? I think they're both freaking insane, dude.
I think it will.
Yeah, it probably will. But you know what, though?
Unless you think... I don't know.
No, here's the difference.
I feel like
I like Hamzat.
I don't know why you
I told you
Bo over.
I don't. They're tied. I said they're both tied at 3. And that's my dream fight.
But why do you want that to happen?
Because why? Look at that fight. That is the most intriguing, most interesting fight in the world.
At Oliveira
against
versus Connor.
That's not an interesting fight.
No?
No.
What happens in that fight?
Charles would sub him or Charles would get slept. That's what would happen. Because Charles doesn't have the best chin in the world. So, McGregor, that's what I'm saying. I just want you to give me... Well, you already told me. You told me that you think Chandler's going to wrestle, and that's what's going to happen.
He said
and we'll see.
Round stoppage, Chandler said.
Yeah, he said he's going to wrestle?
He just said second round stoppage.
I have one thing to say, and then we won't talk about it. I just want you to find me one video where he said he's going to wrestle. Okay. And Ian Gary, dude, that was freaking crazy because in the first round he was absolutely just decimated and he get dropped. I thought it was it.
Yeah.
I thought it was over. We were like, oh my God. He's actually on the floor
dropped.
Kissing the mat. And then he absolutely destroyed the guy and his eyeball was sticking all the way out.
Yeah.
That photo I took a picture of, I mean, it is so bad.
40-yard dash.
Yeah, it's
a little bit. What about Dracus Duplessis? He's so good.
Can I just say that was Dracus Duplessis is the worst fighter to ever enter the UFC rankings. Like, I'm confident that Gypsy the cat running around right now would beat Dracus Duplessis. Yeah. Like, I love that you believe that you are going to be like I love it.
Both of us would beat him on a 1v2.
Yeah, like it's like horrible. Like he's so bad, and Brunson is so old. Like when he fights Cannonier, Whitaker, Hamza, Pereira, and Izzy. Oh my gosh.
Pereira and Izzy would.
Dude, in the first 30 seconds, he was like this.
Yeah, because he has to carry.
And then Brunson's like
500
holding
pounds.
his cane because he's freaking 80 years old, still in the top 5
throwing
somehow.
the towel in.
I mean,
like, when do you see that?
You still have a piece of Cannonier's elbow in your eyeball.
Yeah,
like, dude,
we
like
never
you
see people throwing towels.
Yeah, they do that.
That means you need to retire.
I mean, geez.
That's what you need.
I don't even want to talk about. We'll talk about Dracus Duplessis when he beats somebody who matters. And now he's top 5. He's top 5, and he's so bad. He's so bad. He's like so bad. Well, it's like crazy.
What about Cody Garbrandt? I think that's not the way he needed to win.
You know what's so interesting though? When the Jones guy started pushing the pace, he started hurting him. So think about if Garbrandt fights somebody in the top 15 who isn't scared to fight him like Jones was, Garbrandt's gonna get slept.
Yeah.
I mean, he looked good for the first 2 rounds because this is what Jones did the whole time.
Yeah.
And then when he finally decided to do something, Garbrandt was like all over the place.
Around,
nothing. Like just stop dancing.
All that dancing's doing nothing. That's just wasting your
Now
energy.
it was a short notice fight, so he's probably keeping it safe. Plus, he can't afford another loss, especially a guy like that who's 13-10 now.
Was it a short notice fight?
Yeah, because it was supposed to be Garbrandt against somebody else, but they got hurt.
Oh, well, Jones. Like, why are you trying to get nervous by Jones? Like,
I know, it's just weird.
13-9,
especially
now
when you're one of those.
13-10.
Yeah, I know. 5-star Jones,
yeah, 5-star.
Like maybe in like your little promotion in your backyard.
I don't even know where you're
UFC.
from. Where are you from?
For real.
Like a little star with blue around it.
Yeah, I don't even know.
Like a gym.
But yeah, for sure. I mean, Garbrandt, like the commentators were like hyping it up, like he looked so good, and he looked okay, but it was like he looked good because he was fighting a punching bag. The guy wasn't even doing anything.
He needs to stop him though. That's what he needed.
Yeah, the crowd was booing. It was just bad. It wasn't really.
He's fighting a non-ranked guy. That's like the lowest of the low.
Not even a non-ranked guy. A guy who's 13.
That's like a Dana White contender series fight.
He almost has a 500 record in the UFC.
Yeah,
5-star. Yeah, he was pretty dirt. And yeah, like Ian Gary, absolutely dominating performance.
500 record.
You should not be in the UFC.
That's
not be in the UFC. Or if it's even close, like, I mean, I know not all losses matter. It doesn't matter, but like, okay, let's use this as an example. Dustin Poirier, Michael Chandler, Conor McGregor, they all have like 6-7 losses on the record. But you know how many wins they have? Like 20 something.
Yeah, almost
and
30.
Look at them. They fight the best of the best. If you're 13-10, if you're 20-18,
Charles Oliveira's 33-8. Is he?
Yeah.
30
so like you could say
like
9. So he's 33-9-1. He has 33 wins.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's a lot of wins.
It's a lot of wins.
And
he took all of his
14
losses.
Fight win streak or 11?
Yeah, 11. And all of his fights he lost except to Islam were early in his career.
Yeah.
So.
And Charles, if he beat Islam, he would have been
pound for
top
pound.
5 best of all time, maybe some.
Well, he'd probably be the best lightweight ever.
Yeah.
If he beat Islam. Because then you got to wonder what we do. Habib. See, that's what I'm saying with the GOAT talk. It's like Habib has the perfect record. I think Habib, if he would have stayed, would have been the greatest of all time. I really do. But he didn't stay, so you can't say that. He's top 10.
Yeah.
I don't know about top 5 because
but
there's.
He hasn't fought.
Well, he fought McGregor, Poirier, Gaethje. So if he just kept going,
Yeah.
That like if he would have had like 8 title defenses and was like 35-0.
He was like 30 years old. 31.
Yeah, I mean, it's just weird. I wish he would have stayed, but
now he likes to eat burgers.
I know. Do you see him on? Do you follow him on Instagram?
Yeah.
And you see like his
burger.
Yeah.
Burger.
Yeah, and you know when he has his own restaurant,
Like
Khabib's something. Darren Till, we didn't talk about this on the podcast. Not that it's that big of a deal, but Darren Till got cut. He asked for his release.
We should have a guest on. Freaking
Gypsy. Yeah. Speaking of guests, talk about that. You guys can see the new podcast we just did with James Wilson, an incredible podcast. Keep liking that, subscribe, do all what you need to do. Yeah, typically Gypsy's not out here, but we just forgot, so now she's just like running around like a friggin' animal.
Yeah, hornswoggle.
But yeah, for sure. I mean, dude, here's the deal. I mean, he
Who? Darren Till?
Yeah, he's
fat.
Well, he said he wants to fix up his knee, and he's going to be back in the UFC in 3 years. I mean, by that point, he's going to be like 33. And, like, even though, like, that's your prime, like, I feel like he already had his prime. Darren Till is just like, here's what Darren Till is. He was an overhyped young fighter. That's what he was. You know? Like, cool guy.
Got knocked out by Masvidal.
Funny.
That was bad.
Yeah, that was bad. But, funny guy.
That was
but
in
like
London, too, I think.
I know. No.
That fight.
Was it?
I think so.
Yeah, it might have been. It might have been in the... Yeah, that's holy statement. That's when Masvidal started coming up.
And then he knocked out Ben Askren after that. And
in
then
5 seconds.
And then did he fought Nate Diaz next?
Yep, and beat Nate Diaz. This is when Masvidal was like in his
Really
prime,
good.
and then he fought Usman. And
no,
when he fought Usman the first time, it was like close and like stop the feet.
That was late news.
Yeah, and then they fought again, and then
it was over.
Yeah,
and then he fought
Covington, and that was bad. And yeah, I mean,
and now he's number 11 in the world, right? Like what? No, never mind.
What? Where is that?
I'm just like, why is he fighting the number?
Because he'll fight
2
anyone.
Or 3.
Oh, because of his name, bro.
It's just stupid.
That's why. His name.
Because of his name when he was like on a 5-fight lose streak.
Yeah. I don't freaking know. How about this, dude? The next 4 weeks of fights.
Peter Yan.
Merab. So let's say our predictions on pod. We have talked about this. Who do you think's gonna win this fight?
Jan's gonna win.
How?
He might knock him out.
Gypsy.
I think he might knock Merab out.
Gypsy, who's winning? Now you don't answer, Jimmy.
Who's winning, Gypsy?
Crickets from the other side of the room.
No, I think Jan's gonna win.
You think he's gonna finish Merab, knock him out?
I'm gonna say second round KO.
I think Merab wins by decision. And then what? Let's just say, okay, but hold on. Let's say Merab wins, though, right?
Then when he does, he fights his best friend.
No, so he's the number 2 guy in the world now, and he fights Aljo. What is it like? It doesn't even make any sense.
Like he said, he's gonna move up or down.
I don't know how he's gonna move down. He's a big boy, dude. Yeah. For 135, Merab's big.
Yeah, he's freaking.
He needs to move up because he'll do good at featherweight too.
Person ever. He's so freaking ugly.
Yeah, he's a clown though. He's kind of funny though. Now
sniffed the jock.
He does do that against Aldo. What a bad way for him to go out. Yeah, but I'm excited for that. Anything else good on that card? Yeah, Volkov's fighting.
Volkov.
So it should be kind of cool.
And then the week after is London.
I know. So yeah,
Dude,
we'll have.
March is freaking.
Yeah, so we'll have our UFC 286 predictions for the next podcast when that comes. Flex them, put them down, call it a day. Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be interesting.
It's facts.
And that it's facts. And that card is gonna be freaking. Holy! Speaking of people who fell off,
Yeah.
I mean, holy.
He made a freestyle
of the same song that he's already done like 30 times.
Yeah. I don't know.
Dude, he used to be so good.
Yeah.
Dax used to be the guy. Like, let's be honest here.
I've listened to him like all the time.
He used to be like the best guy, and now it's just like he's just like not doing anything.
He's dirt.
It's just like, let me remix. Just wanna rock. Just wanna rock. It's Dax. Just wanna rock. It's Dax. It's just like enough, Jimmy. Let's just.
My last words, part 50.
It really is like that. I mean, that's just enough. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm interested to watch the card because it's going to be in the hotel. So that's going to be cool.
We should go.
I wanted to. I said, but we can't. Honestly, I think it's going to be cool because it's going to be cool to see the setup. I looked at it online, and it's going to be like the octagon. And you said there's going to be like an upper level thing, right? Mm-hmm. Dude, it's going to be sick. It's going to look like a video game.
Yeah.
That would be cool to go to, though. How cool would that be?
It's so close.
I know. It would be a cool setup.
We should go.
With what?
I want to see how much money it is.
It's like $100 if you want to get a far seat.
Really?
Yeah, but look at the plane tickets. How much are the plane tickets?
Well, we
ain't breaking mics today. I did look.
We'll see, though.
It's $400. Yeah, let's look it up right here.
We'll look it up right now, right here, right now. John Bone Jones. 5 star.
What do you do next with Bo Nickal, though, while you're doing that?
Bo Nickal, fight a rank guy.
Already? You think you push him now?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Actually, put freaking Leech on there.
Leech against Nickal would be good. It would be good for Nickal, for next fight.
Yeah.
Leech would get.
But he's in.
I don't want Leech to lose, dude.
Though.
I don't want
him to
win. So he's fighting coming up, right? On Miami card, you said, right?
Yeah.
Who's he fighting?
Like a 15th rank, dude.
I can
check.
Well, he needs to get back in the rankings because Rodriguez, who's not even ranked anymore, took his spot when he lost.
Stupid.
That was a robbery. We saw that right with our eyes at UFC 279.
I felt bad for him.
No, go on Spirit.
No, I'm looking at where Leech is.
Oh, I thought you were looking at the fights.
Is he on a fight night?
It's like it already has it set up for me because I've looked at this like a million times.
Really? Oh yeah, mine too.
But I was looking.
It's in Miami. Leech is fighting the number 12 ranked guy in welterweight.
Not too shabby.
Michael Chessa.
$400 for a flight right now.
No.
Really? So you want to see it?
Nah.
Yeah, you don't.
But the Virgin Hotel is like freaking. You probably can't even go to it.
But at least you're not paying too. Yeah, but we'd get a different
casino.
hotel. Yeah, you can go in and watch a fight, but you can't stay in that hotel, I don't think. I don't know. Definitely going to be a good fight. I'm excited to watch it because you know what I think they should do? Okay. They should do all fight nights and stuff like that.
Watch this.
They should do all fight nights and stuff like that.
Like in hotels.
Yeah, and like cool small arenas.
Fight in the backyard.
Yeah. Speaking of the backyard, it's like, nah. I got to cut that out because I don't want to tell anybody yet. But that comes out this week. That's going to be good. I got to.
Should we just say it?
Yeah, you know what? If you watch the podcast, you get a little exclusive preview. So if you guys pay attention to our Talk About gameplay, we have a special gameplay coming out this week. It's our fight night number 4, and it's all in the backyard setting in UFC 4. It's really interesting. Bunch of non-ranked fights. It's really cool. If you guys don't know about our Talk About gameplay, you'll be entertained. Trust me.
Very entertaining.
And our rankings are going to be back up on our website pretty soon. So just be patient with us. We're trying to figure out things with our website and everything because the website just wasn't working out. So we'll have an announcement pretty soon on where you can find the rankings. But if you want to look at the rankings, the updated rankings, go to our last gameplay and we posted them in the end of the video. But yeah. So yeah, exciting weekend with the fight night. Exciting last night. We had a good time.
Congratulations on achieving your goal. Last thing.
You have anything else you want to say?
No.
Dan Danzo. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys had a good day. And bye.